Section 301 duty drawbacks are refunds associated with tariffs and customs duties applied to China origin products under the Section 301 Act. If you're importing goods from China into the United States, you've likely felt the sting of Section 301 tariffs. These extra duties can add up fast, eating into your margins and tying up cash you'd rather use elsewhere. But what if there was a way to recover most of that money? Not in the distant future, but right now, with the right know-how and documentation. That's where Section 301 duty drawback comes in. Let's break down what it is, who can claim it, the types of drawbacks available, the process for filing, the common pitfalls, and why it's more important than ever for your business. First, let's clarify what Section 301 duty drawback actually means. When you bring goods into the U.S., you pay duties at the border. Section 301 tariffs are extra duties imposed on China origin products as part of ongoing trade actions. For many importers, these tariffs are significant and can dramatically increase landed costs. But here's the good news. If those goods are later exported, destroyed under customs supervision, or used as components in products that are then exported, you could be eligible to claim a refund on those duties. This refund is known as a duty drawback, and yes, it includes Section 301 tariffs. So, who can actually claim a Section 301 drawback? The requirements are pretty straightforward but strict. You must have imported goods that were subject to Section 301 duties. Those goods must then be exported, destroyed, or used to manufacture an export product. And crucially, you need to be able to connect the original import to the export or destruction event with solid records. If you meet these criteria, you could recover up to 99% of the duties you paid, including those hefty Section 301 tariffs. However, be aware that not all products qualify. For example, if your goods are also subject to anti-dumping or countervailing duties, you may not be eligible for a standard drawback refund. There are a few key types of duty drawback you should know about. The first is unused merchandise drawback. This applies when you export the same goods you imported without significant changes. Next is manufacturing drawback, which covers situations where you use imported components to make products that are then exported. Then there's substitution drawback, which allows you to claim a refund even if the exact imported goods weren't exported, as long as the exported goods are commercially interchangeable and share the same HTS code. Finally, there's rejected merchandise drawback, for goods that are returned or destroyed under customs supervision. Of these, substitution can be especially powerful, since it lets you match exports to imports even when inventory gets mixed, as long as you maintain proper classification records. Now let's walk through the process of claiming a Section 301 drawback. Step 1. Identify your eligible imports. You'll need to pull your entry records, specifically CBP Form 7501, to find shipments where you paid Section 301 duties. Step 2. Match those imports to your exports or to products you manufactured for export. This requires careful documentation and, if you're using substitution, a clear link through HTS codes. Step 3. Prepare your claim. This involves gathering all supporting documents, confirming quantities and values, and ensuring you use the correct HTS codes, including the special Chapter 99 code that flags Section 301 duties. Step 4. File your claim electronically through the ACE system. Paper claims are no longer accepted. Then it's a waiting game. First-time filers may wait 6 to 12 months or more for approval, though accelerated payment options can get you cash in as little as 4 weeks if you file quickly and meet the requirements. There are some crucial risks and pitfalls to watch out for. Not every good qualifies, so check for exclusions and make sure your products aren't blocked by anti-dumping or countervailing duties. Accurate HTS classification is absolutely critical. A mismatch can derail your entire claim. Timing is also key. Drawback claims generally must be filed within 5 years of the import date. And above all, your documentation must be airtight. Poor records mean no refund, no matter how strong your case. So why does this matter right now? In the current climate, with supply chains still in flux and tariff strategies evolving, many U.S. companies are just now realizing they may be sitting on significant amounts of refundable duties. If you've been absorbing Section 301 costs on China origin imports, Don't simply write them off. A properly executed duty drawback can put real money back into your business and improve your cost structure without having to change your supply chain. To sum up, Section 301 duties are eligible for drawback refunds. Success depends on accurate records, correct classification, and timely filing. If you want help navigating eligibility, strategy, or the filing process, you don't have to go it alone. Ready to stop leaving money on the table? Explore how Section 301 duty drawback could transform your bottom line. Subscribe now for more customs compliance insights and actionable strategies for your business. USACustomsClearance.com